Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que mantengan despejadas las escaleras de acceso.
Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game.
La alineación de hoy será...
So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
So it's away we go then. Witsel. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space.
Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Played out to the left flank. Tries to dink it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Stefan Savic. Witsel. To Lamar. And it's Carrasco. And it's Correa. Molina powering forward here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nicely intercepted. Molina. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Carrasco. Carrasco drives forward on the overlap. That's tidy. It's gone for a throw-in. De Paul. Yeah, it's intense, this pressure from the front. Shifted upfield. Decent progress down the left. Hermoso. Still goalless. To Witzel.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Massive leap! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Witzel, and that interception was most necessary. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's played forward. De Paul. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No joy with the long ball that time. A real chance to break. Gently done. That's been cut out, well played. Witzel. Torreira Carrasco. And it's Lamar. He's found a way past. Carrasco. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. A sharp little ball here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Correa. Some good work on the right flank here. Great work on the overlap. Oh, it's a lovely bit of skill there. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. That's an excellent interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Será
No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now?
El dorsal 19.
Caught offside that time. Hermoso. And it's Carrasco. Here's Griezmann. Morata. Molina. Now it's De Paul. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Towering header! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Memphis Depay demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Griezmann. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great leap! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Memphis Depay. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pressure already building up here. It's a pretty loose pass. Stefan Savic moved on forwards.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.649 espectadores.
And they're quick to press. Good spot, he's seen the run. Real chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Cambio de jugadores.
Cruz Azul are making a change now. Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Big chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Hermoso. And it's Witzel. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
Cruz Azul showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Paul hurtling down that right flank. Now it's De Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, what can they make of this? Hermoso gets a foot in here. had a fair tumble under that challenge. Forwards and with intent.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's in plenty of space here. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por...
Savage gets rid without sophistication. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Lovely ball into space. It's Memphis Depay! And he's really put himself on the line here. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Up to meet it! And that would have won it.
Memphis Depay really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
And that has put paid to that. Just eases him off the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Almost there, and the players can feel it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance to break. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. DePaul. We are into stoppage time. Griezmann.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's the chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Memphis Depay picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
Estadísticas detalladas sobre la primera parte.